What's really holding you back from happiness? Have you ever hit the milestones, job, apartment, relationship, and still felt that quiet ache in your chest, like you're doing everything right, yet joy keeps slipping through your fingers? Tonight, let's use Stoic wisdom to expose what's actually blocking your happiness and how to rebuild it from the inside out. No fluff, no guilt, just a clear path you can start before you sleep. The invisible weight. We grow up on a script: get good grades, land the stable job, find the person, buy the place. You can check every box and still feel strangely empty. Why? Because external wins can't fix an internal pattern. Epictetus said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them." The event is real. The story you glue to it decides whether it crushes or clarifies you. What's the story you've been repeating? I'll be happy when. I'm behind. If they approve, I can relax. Notice how each story hands your piece to something outside your control. The happiness trap. When then, happiness is a treadmill. When I get the promotion, then I'll exhale. When I meet the right person, then I'll feel complete. You arrive, and the goalposts sprint downfield. New title, new pressure, new partner, new expectations. Seneca warned, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Imagined futures chew up today. Try this reframing question and keep it open as we go. If nothing changed outside for 6 months, how would I build happiness from the inside? Spoiler, that is exactly where your leverage lives. Control versus not control, the Stoic switch. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." So, start your day by sorting reality into 2 piles. What's yours? Breath, posture, words, effort, standards. What isn't? Other people's moods, the past, luck, timing. Every time stress spikes, ask, is this mine to control? If yes, take one clean action. If no, unhook. Happiness returns in the seconds you stop wrestling what you cannot steer. Facts before feelings. A slow reply becomes, "They don't care." A raised eyebrow becomes, "I'm not enough." Our brains are fast storytellers. The Stoic pause interrupts the script. Say out loud, "Here's what happened, here's what I know, here's what I'll do." You're not denying emotion, you're removing gasoline from the fire. Most infernos shrink when facts walk in. The 4 virtues. Your compass. Stoics didn't chase happiness directly. They chased virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Use them like 4 questions. Wisdom, what is true here? Courage, what is required of me? Justice, who else is affected, and how do I serve the good? Temperance, what is enough? Run decisions through this compass and watch your anxiety drop. Happiness follows alignment, like a shadow follows the body. The inner citadel, daily room for joy. Picture your mind as a fortress. Outside, traffic, timelines, tension. Inside, a quiet room you can enter on command. 10 minutes, no music, no scrolling. Breathe in 4, out 6. Then write 3 short lines on paper. What matters today, what doesn't, and who I intend to be while I do it. This doesn't erase problems, it prevents them from owning your morning. Joy needs oxygen. The citadel opens a window. Negative visualization, instant gratitude. A strange Stoic move that works. Briefly imagine losing something you take for granted. Hot water, your car starting, the friend who texts back. Seneca said, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." Spend 90 seconds picturing without, then look at the real thing and say, "Still here." Your brain learns to feel appreciation on demand, not only after a scare. Voluntary discomfort, making fear smaller. Constant comfort creates fragility. Choose tiny frictions on purpose. A brisk cold rinse, a simpler meal, stairs instead of elevator, a phone-free commute. You're not punishing yourself, you're training steadiness. When unchosen hardship shows up, your body already knows the posture: slower breath, steadier eyes, one clean step forward. Clean boundaries, kind voice. Happiness leaks through weak boundaries. The Stoic style isn't harsh or passive, it's clear. I want to solve this, but not in that tone. Let's reset. Or, I can't make that, but I hope it goes well. No lecture, no sarcasm. Each calm boundary is a brick in your citadel wall. You're not pushing people away. You're protecting the conditions under which your best self shows up. State before story, the fastest reset. You can't outthink a nervous system in alarm mode. Change your state first, then change the story. Lower your shoulders by 1 inch, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Fix your gaze on one point instead of scanning. Now tell yourself, this is a hard moment, and I'm the kind of person who moves cleanly through hard moments. Body first, then brain. That order matters. The 2-minute action loop. Overwhelm begs for a perfect plan. Joy just wants a small step. Set a 2-minute timer. Touch the task. Write the subject line. Open the doc. And name it. Text. Can we talk at 10? Timer ends. Breathe. Decide. Another 2 minutes or schedule the next block. 2 minutes won't finish the mountain, but it breaks the spell. Momentum is medicine. A short story. The 6-minute turn. A client felt stuck. Good job, constant dread. We installed 3 moves. 10 minutes in the citadel each morning. 1 clean boundary at work. Slides by 3 p.m. Please late files push me to midnight. And the 2-minute loop to start hard tasks. 2 weeks later, he said, the dread still visits, but it doesn't run the show. His life didn't get easier, he got steadier. That's the turn happiness needs. When comparison bites, noise cancelling for the soul. Social feeds are highlight reels. You're judging yourself on behind-the-scenes footage. Protect the edges of your day. First and last 10 minutes. Phone in another room. Morning, pen before pixels. Night, 3 lines. What I did well, where I slipped, what I'll do differently tomorrow. You're shrinking the window where comparison can hijack your mood. When the heart hurts, the hot coal. When the heart hurts. Anger, panic, and grief are hot coals. Most people grab the coal and throw it, burning themselves worse. Your move is different. Name it coal. Lower your shoulders. Breathe slower than the moment. Eyes steady, and wait for the heat to drop before you choose a sentence. You didn't deny the burn. You refused to let it write your next line. The 7-day Stoic happiness reset. Coach mode. Give me 1 week. Day 1. Build your citadel, 10 minutes, 3 lines. Day 2. Practice negative visualization for 90 seconds. Say, still here. Day 3. Choose 1 voluntary discomfort and greet it with a grin. Day 4. Speak 1 clean boundary and let it stand. Day 5. Use the 2-minute loop twice. Day 6. Nightly review what I did well, where I slipped, what I'll do differently. Day 7. Write a note to your future self, describing the moment you chose alignment over approval. Seal it. That note is your receipt. If this is landing, subscribe. I make weekly Stoic toolkits for people who want calm over chaos, standards over stress, and progress without noise. No theatrics, just practices that work the day you try them. Closing. Your blueprint in 1 breath. Control what's yours. Put facts before feelings. Live by the 4 virtues. Visit the inner citadel daily. Rehearse gratitude with negative visualization. Choose small discomforts. Set clean boundaries. Change state before story. And move in 2-minute steps. Do this, and happiness stops being a chase. It becomes your baseline. Tell me in the comments which move you'll start with: citadel, boundary, or 2 minutes, and the exact time you'll do it. I read every plan. If this helped, share it with one person who needs quiet strength tonight.